Hello Balloon World, I'm Uncle your Balloon Twister, and this time I'm going to teach you how to make a Minecraft sword, which is really cool because I'm at VidCon right now. Play the B-roll footage, play the B-roll footage.
See my family, Kate.
For this design you'll need two balloons. I'll be using a blue 260 for the blade and a brown 260 for the handle. Let's start with the handle. Get your brown 260 and inflate it 1/3 of the way. Let some air out and tie. Give it a squeeze and a stretch. We're going to start with the bottom of the handle. We're going to make two 1-inch bubbles. And then we're going to twist this knot into this seam. And then pull the knot out to get some slack and wrap it around through the seam. So pinch twist it off like that. Now give it a squeeze and a stretch. We want to make a handle that's hand length. So put your hand on it so you know how wide it should be. For me, that's about 4 or 5 inches. Now we're going to make two large pinch twist square bubbles where we're going to attach the blade onto. So give the balloon a nice squeeze and a stretch because we want it to be soft. We're going to make two sections, each about 2 inches long. We're going to twist this seam here into this seam here. And then we're going to squeeze some air out of there so we get some slack. And we're going to take that slack and we're going to wrap it through the seam here just a little bit where it squares off the bubbles but doesn't completely pinch twist them like on the bottom. We don't need the rest of that so we can break it off. So this is what your handle should look like. Next, get your blue balloon and inflate it 2/3 of the way. Let some air out and tie. Give it a squeeze and a stretch. We're going to start by making the hilt. So we're going to make a bubble about 3 inches long, followed by a small 1-inch bubble, or smaller, followed by another 3-inch bubble. So these two here should be about the same size. We're going to twist this knot here into this seam here. I like to push that knot through so it doesn't come undone on me. That way I can wave it about and not have to worry. Give the balloon another squeeze and a stretch. We're going to make another one just like that. 3-inch section, small bubble, another 3-inch section. Twist this seam here into this seam here. Now we have our hilt. Give the balloon a nice squeeze and a stretch. And after that, you should have just a little bit of uninflated section at the end. Now we're going to make the blade. Go up about 6 inches. Then twist a 3-inch section. Then twist two 2-inch sections. And we're going to twist this seam here into this seam here. So it should look like this. Now we're going to twist another 3-inch section. So these two bubbles here should be about the same length. Twist this seam here into this seam here by folding it over and pushing it through that hole in the middle. So it comes out the other side. This will lock it into place. Now we want to make sure that we don't have any air left off. We want to twist another 6-inch section so it matches this side. So same length, over here, 6 inches. You can check to make sure they're the same length by holding it down. Mine needs to be just a little longer. There we go. I'm going to twist this seam here into where the two hilts are, down here. Twist it around once. And there I have my blade. Now, I can pop this part off, but I'm going to try to use the end right here for the bottom of my handle. So I'm going to want to pop it off right in the middle, break it, let the air out slowly, just with a little bit. Oops, see, I let too much out. Now I'm going to have to use a third balloon. But if you're able to save that, you'd be able to attach it to the bottom of the handle. But since I let all the air out, now I need a third balloon. Thank you, helping hand. I don't need a lot, I just need a little bubble like that. I'm going to break it off here. But I'm going to leave myself plenty of slack. That way I can tie these two ends together and knot it so it's not going to come undone on me. There we go. And you want to have a little bit of slack so you can attach it to the handle. Now we have our blade and the little jewel on the bottom, and we have our handle, so let's assemble it all together. To attach our blade onto our handle, we want to, on this side of the seam, twist it right here where this blade and the hilts meet. So just like this. Then we want to move one hilt to each side of the blade, and we want to slip these two bubbles here up in between the two hilts. This can be a little tricky, but trust me, it's worth it. Because what that does is it provides a very secure base for your sword so it's not all wobbly, and you don't want to go into battle with a wobbly sword. Next, we're going to attach our jewel onto the bottom. We simply take it and we wrap it around the bottom, and then we slip it. Oops, deflated on me. Good thing I have plenty of slack. Another reason to have it. Okay, so we have our bubble here on the bottom. We're simply going to slip it right up into the top, and the pressure will hold it into place. Now you fuss with it and adjust it however you want. And our balloon Minecraft diamond sword is done. If only I had somebody to sword fight with. Hey. Well, that's it for this video, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button, and I'll see you back here next Monday with a brand new balloon animal lesson. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure you subscribe. I'm Michael Floyd, and this is my wife, Jessica. Remember, you can make anything out of balloons, even Minecraft diamond swords. If only I had somebody to sword fight with. You run slow.